Okay, it's recording.
Alrighty.
Ivan,
What's going on with you?
state your name.
My full name is Ivan Alejandro Acosta.
And you do consent that I can record this, right? Record this
I
audio, right?
consent
You
to
consent?
audio. Mm-hmm.
And
And
this
if
is
you make money
Daveon
off this,
Ridley.
if you make money off this audio, I got royalties. I got 50% royalties.
All right, so Ivan, this is what I want to ask you. What
Good.
do you think about what's going on in the world? Since we just talking, what do you think about what's going on in the world about like all the things that's going on? What do you, why do you think these things happening and stuff like that?
Yeah. So we have to begin to see the world through a multi-layered scope.
Yeah,
It's not it was this, it's not it was that, it's not it was this people, that people. It's everything is playing together. Everything is all part of this great cause and effect, right?
yeah,
But it's all rolling towards this. What's been slowly happening is this erosion of the lives, erosion of the bullshit that we've been living, and it's coming to light. It's coming to light. That's exactly what's happening,
yeah.
right? And the media will try to manipulate you and say it was this, right? But see, that's linear thinking, right? They're not including any layers, right? So that's we're in a moment of awakening. That's exactly what it is right now, right? And we will be fucking tested. If you're a light worker, if if you're a manifester, if you're just somebody who loves energy consciousness, is healing, you will be tested in these times, 100%, right?
Yeah.
You need to watch yourself. You really need to watch yourself. What are you eating? What are you thinking? How are you behaving? In these times, it's going to be invisible. It's energy. It's energy, and it's hitting us all as a mass consciousness,
So,
right?
so what do you think our survival is based on in these times that you talking about?
First and foremost, making yourself a priority, right? But and also not thinking that something bad might not happen, right?
Yeah,
So I'm getting a gun. I'm getting a gun pretty soon, right? I'm gonna get some bullets and stuff like that, right?
yeah,
I'm getting my license to carry, right?
yeah,
Um, I'm also having a bin. I have a bin. I have a this like a big tub with a bunch of food, a bunch of non-perishable foods, right? It has nuts. It has dried fruits. It has canned foods, right? It has box milk like almond milk and coconut milk and hemp milk, right? It
yeah.
has what else is in there? There's flowers. There's like powders, electrolyte powders, right? There's a lot of stuff there, right?
Yeah,
I'm happy I have this stuff because people went crazy over toilet paper, right?
yeah,
And all that shit was just manipulated by the media, right?
yeah.
The media is gonna do the same thing again, right? To try to force us to view reality as if it's a certain way, but really that's not true. They're gonna ration. They're gonna limit the amount of the stores are gonna limit the amount of food that we can get.
So what forces
Right?
are at work here?
Excuse me.
So what forces are at work here?
You know, I don't want to call it good and evil, right? I want to call it old and new,
Mm-hmm.
right? From a three-dimensional level, yes, this is old, this is bad, this is evil, and this is good,
Yeah,
right? But you see, there's some things that you can consider bad, but that have a good consequence, right?
yeah,
Like, like let's just say George Floyd.
yeah,
From the perspective that I'm viewing it, he came to Earth knowing that this was going to happen and it was going to cause this great controversy and a lot of reform and changes, and it's going to make a lot of people look at a certain way,
Let
right?
me ask you this, Ivan, right quick.
1 second, bro. Let me finish this thought, right? Because it's important that I
Okay.
finish this thought, right? But then, from a fifth dimensional level, right, we see that it's all just manipulation of trying to pull you and make you think that you're being suppressed,
Yeah.
right? There's the illusion. There is real suppression, right? But the real suppression, we don't see it because we're too focused on the fake suppression. You get it? So we're not
Yeah.
like it looks like we're moving forward, but we're in the exact same spot our whole lives. And
So
that's how twisted and fucked up it is right now.
yeah, so everything has really been our so everything has really been based on our actions. What you think
Based on
about
our
that?
ignorance,
What you think about that?
based on our ignorance,
You don't think
right?
everything is being based on our actions?
Well, you see, our actions are based off of our what? Right, let's go over here. Let me go to my map real quick once. All right, so our actions are based off of our decision. Our decision comes from our feeling, our mood. Our feeling or mood came from images that came into our mind, right? And then before these were images, they were just thoughts, right? That originally come from our beliefs, that come from our identity, that
Yeah.
come from our interpretation, that come from our experience, that comes from your result, that creates your results, right? So we have to change the way we're interpreting what we're looking at, right? Firstly, by changing, to change our actions, you said it's action stuff. First, we have to change our belief.
Yeah.
We have to change our belief is deeper than thought, right? So
So
always come, oh gosh, always look, listen, you always want to come back to the root. Where's the root of this? Where's the root of this? And until you find it, if you didn't find the answer, you didn't go deep enough.
yeah. What about spirituality and demonic activity?
You want to know about spirituality and demonic activity?
What about that?
Well, some fucked up shit, right? But kids are beautiful, right? Kids are some of those beautiful creatures here, and they're the most connected to the divine. They're the most connected to God, godliness, godly energy. It's just so easy for the kids, right? Well, demons, they know this, right? They know this, and they take the children, and they either one kill them as sacrifices, right?
Yeah.
Or two, torture them and then extract their blood because it produces adrenochrome and it gives them a feeling of intense euphoria and incredible youth.
Don't they got a movie named Euphoria?
I'm sure there's a movie called Euphoria. It sounds
So
like a pretty good title.
was Zendaya?
Oh, I'm not too sure about that. I don't know.
Or am I pronouncing that word right?
I know the girl's Zendaya, but I know in the word Euphoria, but I haven't seen the movie, so I wouldn't be able to
So
comment.
what does the word euphoria mean? Is it a tense feeling?
Euphoria is an
Yeah.
incredible feeling.